Cancer, welcome to my channel. We're doing the zodiac readings for the month of April. I'm doing it slightly different this month, Cancer, because I want to take a look at what is happening for those of you who are interested in a past person. So I'm drawing cards for a past person. I found with the collective, with the zodiac so far, there's a lot of insight about how to just completely release the residual energy of a past connection. So there's a lot of guidance that you can use in the current to help your current connection move forward for those of you who are with a current person. So it might just be worth your while checking out the past person anyway, even if you're not interested in getting back together with the past person. Okay, so we're looking at past, current, and we're looking at what's happening for you in the area of money during the month of April. Okay, so the energies are just amazing. And the energies in April are just going to be so progressive and favorable, and you are just going to feel such a sense of breakthrough in so many areas of your life. You've changed and you've evolved so much that you don't quite know where you fit in anymore. And coming to the realization that you don't have to fit in and it's okay is really going to help you a lot. And you can start to see others through that same frame. Okay. Anyway, let's begin. Let's begin with the past person for my Cancerian collective. Okay. Before I begin, I always ask that you guys settle into your intuition, ask your guides and keepers to guide you through this reading, to help you to know and to recognize which parts of the reading are for you and which are not. You have to trust your own guidance system first and foremost. I am only here to translate the energy, to bring you confirmation and clarity, to sort of shine a light on your path. But your path is already there within you. Okay? You've entered a sacred space. The archangels in the north, south, east and west have their sacred flames burning. We give thanks to the spirits of air, earth, water and fire to help me channel these messages, to connect to your guides and keepers, and to bring you the clarity, the guidance and the love that you need at this time. I start all of my readings with a meditation in which I open a channel for healing in the area of love and relationship, and in this regard with the relationship with money. So you're welcome to tune into that. That channel is open for all of my subscribers. Right, let's begin. Past person for Cancer. Okay. With this past person, you are constantly coming to new upgrades and clarity about how this connection has actually come to serve you. You realize that this relationship has really helped you to see and to recognize that you are the queen of your own castle, that you are deeply intuitive and connected to source, to soul and source, that you have a divine connection to everything in the universe, and that you really don't actually need anybody outside of you. So it's really changed your perspective about relationship. But I do see that this past person came into your life feeling like possibly a twin flame, a kindred spirit, a soulmate, feeling very familiar, feeling like this person could be your equal. However, this person has been very, very stuck in a construct, an organization, a construct of this is my role, this is my place, I have a responsibility to what I've created, to who I am, to my image, to being the leader and to guiding these people. And so this relationship has pushed up against that construct to some extent. So, you know how the Pope is not allowed to marry? The Pope has they've got to uphold certain roles or an image. Even though that's not really what's happening behind closed doors or what they really want, they've got to uphold a particular image as if they've forsaken everything, all of their desires, everything that they want, to uphold this image. It gives me the energy of ego constructs, because the Hierophant, that's the energy that your person's showing up in, reminds me a lot of organized religion. And the decisions that people make when they have that paradigm. So, for example, I'm reading a book one of the books I'm reading at the moment is Jodi Picoult. Oh my goodness, I don't have the name now, so what is the point? Anyway, sorry, I can't give you the title of the book, but it is about, some of you might have read it, it's about this woman who struggles to have children, and then her husband leaves her as a result, because that's really stressful and strenuous on a relationship. He can't endure watching her go through that and feeling like a failure, so he just leaves her. And she ends up making a new friend, falling in love with this friend, and having this same-sex relationship in which she's completely in love with this woman, realizing that she had no idea that this is what she's been missing all her life. And now her ex-husband and her had these embryos frozen. And they still had some left, but they didn't consider that in their divorce. And now she wants to have a baby with her new partner, because her new wife is younger and would possibly not have the complications she's had. And she now wants the embryos, but she's got to get his permission. And in the meantime, while she's falling in love with the woman, he's found religion. And he's become this born-again Christian. And his church is just this amazing, this place where he finds comfort and refuge, but it also means that they have an influence over him, a hold on him, because they're his clients for business and support him in so many different ways. It's like being in a family. It's great, they love you, and if you need something, everybody comes together, but it also means you've got to dance to their tune. Because if you don't dance to their tune, then you're not a part of them, they will reject you. It's that kind of construct. The Hierophant always holds that energy for me. It's about being street smart, so it means I've got to fit in, I've got to conform, so I can have the comforts that come with that. But I cannot be fully me. I've got to be street smart. I cannot emerge as my full self, because I can't make these people uncomfortable, because I draw from them in so many different ways. Anyway, and so she wants these embryos, and he's now found Jesus and this Christianity, and his church is really pushes this anti-gay, anti-same-sex religions, because it is, according to them, it is hated by God. I don't know. How can we know God's, that which we call God, source to be love, and then we can say that which is a pure form of love can hate? It doesn't even make sense, but it's an ego construct. And she wants these embryos. She has a chance to have a baby. He doesn't even want one, but now he doesn't want to give it to her because she's gay, because she's in a same-sex relationship. So he'd rather give it to another couple because they're Christian. So he hurts this person, this good person who he loved at one point, and possibly still does, because he's got to conform to this image, to this construct, to this organization that needs to be, that he desperately wants its approval of, and so he believes that what he's doing is right. That is what I'm picking up here. Now, it can show up in any way for you, but this is the kind of person that you have here, is someone that has their sense of belonging, their sense of comfort, their sense of peace, their sense of stability rooted in a construct, an ego construct, which dictates the choices that they make. Not because it's the right choice. They will make the choice right if that is what the organization says is right. And if being with you is not that, then even if it hurts you, they will tell themselves they're doing the right thing for you, because that's the ego. Okay, so that's what the energy I'm picking up here. Whatever it is for your person, you will know how it resonates. I feel like this has been at the basis of what your person's decisions, these ego constructs. This person does watch you though. This person watches you from a distance, but this person has moved away from this because they believe it's the right thing to do. Even if it hurts them, even if it hurts you. There's a back and forth thing with what is right and what is wrong here. Your person's been indecisive for a long time, and this has led to the breakup, to the spilling of these cups. This relationship, this past relationship, was supposed to bring the change that moves both of you forward. And instead of allowing that to happen, your person didn't want change and spilled these cups. And now it grieves this relationship and this connection, but is doing so as if it is a virtue. I just feel that you and this past person, this might be a twin flame connection. You're not on the same page, and that makes sense because you're opposite polarities, and that's just where you need to be right now. But obviously Spirit wants to bring you this clarity so that you can just keep moving your life forward and keep looking upon this connection from the perspective that serves you, from a deeper understanding. That is your message with regards to this past person, Cancer. That's the guidance that Spirit wants to bring you. I hope it serves you. If it resonates, comment, let me know how. If you're not going to stick around for the rest of the reading, which is about a current and person and money, then this is where you say goodbye. It's been lovely spending time with you. If you're interested in a personal, my email is in the description box below. Love and light. Okay, let's take a look at the present person for Cancer. How often have we broken our own hearts because we were too afraid to admit that something, we were too afraid to acknowledge that something is right, even though it's going to mean that we end up being rejected, isolated and alone. And in some cases we can judge that because, you know, from our perspective, it looks like it's simple. But when somebody is tuned into a sense of well-being that is not within their own relationship, it is based on relationships outside of themselves, because they have such low self-esteem, they think so little of themselves that they don't believe they are enough for them. So they do accept support, guidance, love, a sense of stability, a sense of love, a sense of family, a sense of connectivity, a sense of real from those outside of themselves, from these organizations, whether it's religious, whether it is whatever, friends, family. In the long run, it is always going to bring you back to the realization that it never works. You've got to be your own best friend. You've got to be your own support. You've got to find those things within yourself. But when someone has such low self-esteem and has such a bad relationship with themselves that they feel they are empty and they'll never find that, then they believe their only survival is in those relationships and those constructs. And they conform because it's a matter of survival for them. They're going to believe what the church tells them, or the mosque tells them, or their cult tells them, or whatever. That's why I always say you guys have to trust your own guidance system. Don't listen to what tarot readers are telling you like they know everything, or what spiritual gurus and masters and spiritual guides. And we are only here to highlight what already exists within you. Your entire reality already is constructed based on what your point of attraction is, what your vibration is. You've created it all. On the one end of the stick, you got all your fears and your doubts. And on the other end of the stick, you've created this utopia of everything that you want and desire. They both exist. Our job is to guide you towards the place where the part of you that is soul and source resides, which is with all the good stuff. In your utopia, which is what we call heaven. It's not that place in the sky. It's that vibrational reality that you find when you line up with the part of you that is source. On the one side of polarity. So you have these polarities, and you need to understand how they both work. But the point I'm trying to make is that is what we do. That's what we're supposed to do. We're not here to tell you, this is your truth, this is what's right, this is what's wrong. There is no right or wrong. If you have a spiritual professional or a spiritual guru or master or guide or healer that tells you that's wrong and this is right, then you need to take a step back. Because the part of us that is human can sometimes be too much in the ego. There is no right or wrong. There is light and there is dark. And the darkness only gives space to the light. It's yin and yang. We have polarity. We are polarity, and the two exist together. And when you allow them to exist in harmony, that which is your shadow and that which is your light. Because the light, often what we consider to be our light, is in fact our shadow. It's just another side of the same reflection. It's the mirrors. So we think we're better than others. We think we know more. We think, well, I'm high vibrational and that person, my twin flame, is negative and low vibrational. No. They're your alter ego, so they're reflecting back to you the part of yourself that you don't see. How I got to where I am is to basically make the point that no one has more access to what is real for you than you do. What is divine truth, because that's different to, this is my truth and that is my truth. Divine truth. No one has more access to what is love, what is pure, what is good than the other. We all have access to it. We just support one another on the journey where we have the capacity to be a wayfinder or to shine a light and light your path. Sometimes you've created more than one pathway, and you want to find the one that leads you to your joy and your satisfaction, and we can guide you towards that. But you will already know intuitively that is it for you. Someone else is not your guidance system. That's the point I'm wanting to make. Okay. So we're looking at a current person. For those who are with a current person or interested in a current person, beautiful connection. So there's justice, there's balance here, but this is you focusing, keeping your head down, doing your work, focusing on your stability. There is abundance, there is joy, there is happiness. There is also rest and restoration, and for some of you there is finding that person or being with that person that is absolutely your choice. whether that person is already in your energy or not, what Spirit is showing me is that meditation, rest and restoration, choosing yourself and keeping your head down and working on your personal currency, on your relationship with money, on your relationship with stability, working on the things that you know deserve your attention and not focusing outward. Okay. For some of you, there is a choice. Focus on your work. Focus on your relationship with yourself. Focus on doing your work, your processes, your inner stability. For some of you, there is a choice that needs to be made. And there is a bit of a pause, a rest and restoration taking place. And Spirit says, don't use this time to try and establish what choice you should be making. A choice between lovers, perhaps. Instead, use this time to focus inward on your relationship with yourself, your inner stability. Yeah, there's definitely some kind of pause here with this current person. Gaining new perspective. There is this person has come towards you with a offer of romance. But you are wanting to manifest a soulmate. You wanting to manifest real love here. Something solid, something real, something profound, unconditional. I feel like the person that you are focusing on currently is... There is indecision here because this person is helping you to tune into being a vibrational match to what you want, to tune into matching up with what you want, to manifesting what you want. But this is not the person. That's what I'm getting. I feel like this person is still coming towards you. That's why you feel like you're stuck, like there's no movement in this current relationship. This person is helping you to refine your energy so that you can get to that place where you are a vibrational match to this soulmate. That's why Spirit is saying, you don't have to take any action. You don't have to make any decision where this is concerned. Put your head down. Focus on doing your work. Focus on becoming that which you want to let in. Okay. But this current person is not the person. Okay, so that's your message with regards to your current person. If it resonates and you feel like you want to take a closer look into the situation, into your personal situation, remember this is a collective, a general reading, then you are welcome to contact me. My email is in the description box below. Yeah, you want the 10 of coins. You're moving in that direction, but this is not what it is yet. If it resonates, please comment, let me know how. If you have not yet clicked that like button, please go ahead and do that. It really helps my channel. I'm going to move on to money. Okay, Cancer, in the area of money and finance. What is happening for my Cancerian collective in the area of money and finance? During the month of April, what are the energies that you want my Cancer to be aware of? Thank you, Spirit. Collaboration, coming into new partnerships or being offered new partnerships, and these are favorable. It's what you've been manifesting. Yeah, you don't have to be fearful. you are high valued, you know what you want, and if something does not fit into that, you will know, and you'll know to just brush it to the side and let what is actually meant for you in. Be careful not to be indecisive with your energy. Keep your vibration high. Remain in alignment with who you know yourself to be, who you are, the energy that you know you want to hold active with regards to money. And if something does not line up with that, it won't come into your energy. Keeping your head down and focusing on your projects. It is a good time for you to work on your business plans, or to just get a journal and to start to jot down your ideas. Even if they're not coming together yet, they will come together in their own time, but it's time for you to start to really daydream, mind map, start looking at how you want things to look for you when it comes to business, career, money. There are opportunities coming towards you for collaboration, and it does line up with what you've been manifesting. It's just time for you to start spending some time at the drawing board in a light, gentle, easy, playful way. It doesn't have to be hard work. We don't want to work hard anymore. We want to work with love. We want to work with ease and with joy. You know, that's the energy we want to bring into our careers and our money and all of that. Yeah, collaborating with you might even have your past person, the past person in the readings, energies coming up. You might even have that person coming forward wanting to suggest or propose an idea or an opportunity. But you definitely have an energy that is very, very progressive. This is the kind of energy that gets things done, coming to offer you an opportunity or yeah, as well. Be mindful of conflict, okay? So, if you don't want to attract conflict outside of yourself, don't allow conflict to remain active internally. Okay? This might become an area of discomfort for you, because there's a bit of anxiety around this, and what Spirit is saying, don't allow it to be that. Just because you don't have a clear picture doesn't mean it's not there. You just need to come into focus, and you need to do that gently, effortlessly, and allow yourself to spend time at the drawing board in a playful, light way. This is what I like, or this is an idea that I feel I enjoy, and put it out on paper and allow it to come together on its own. Don't feel pressure just because, as I said, there are offers or opportunities that will be presented to you. Doesn't mean you must feel, you don't have to get into your head about whether or not you should go with it. If it is what you should go with, it's going to feel right. It's going to make sense. Especially if you are in the vibrational vicinity to line up with it. So that is your work. Keep your head down and keep doing your processes and your work. Keep the energy active of what it is that you want to feel and to embrace in your career, in your business, in the workplace. That is why spending time at the drawing board, creating, drawing, making mind maps, vision boards about what you might like to work with or to have active or to have around you, whatever that may be for you. Spend time doing that this month. Allow it to come together. Allow it to weave together in its own way. Allow Source to do that, and you're just becoming a match to the energy that you want to hold active in that area. Okay. Cancer, that is your message with regards to money and finance, opportunities coming your way, And are you ready for them? Are you a match to that? And if not, it's okay. It's always going to be there. Focus on becoming a match to what it is that you want to create in the world. Okay. Be the energy. Be that which you want to create, which you want to see active in your world. That is your message. If you're interested in a personal, you're welcome to contact me, Love and Light. Thank you for spending time with me, and I will see you next time. Bye now.